The island of Sodor is an island just off the coast of Great Britain. Sodor was mainly a railroad island. The director of the railway, Sir Topham Hatt, was a stern but fair director. He was a short, heavy-set man with a passion for railways. There were three engines that ran the railway: Edward, Gordon, and Henry. Edward is a mixed traffic engine. He can pull freight cars as well as coaches. You can often find him pulling some cars with his passenger trains. Henry is a large mixed traffic engine. He often hauls the very long and heavy goods trains. He does pull the express from time to time. Gordon is the big express engine. He thinks no one else can pull the express like he can. However, he doesn't like pulling freight cars. A goods train! A goods train! The shame of it! The shame of it! Cheer up, Gordon, said Edward. Just put those cars over there for Henry, and then you can take the express. Good, said Gordon. I don't want these cars spoiling my pay for the express. Gordon backed up quickly and banged the cars. Careful, Gordon, said Edward. Why should I? Henry couldn't pull these cars even if they behaved. Soon Gordon was coupled to the express and was off. Just then Henry showed up to take his cars. He sighed. What's the matter, Henry? Asked Edward. I heard what Gordon said about me. You know how he can be, said Edward. He doesn't understand you have a small firebox. But he does know that I have a small firebox, replied Henry. He was coupled to his train and was off. Gordon was pulling a branch line train on the Farquhar line. He had to wait for Henry to arrive with his cars. Gordon was growing impatient. Where is Henry? Exclaimed Gordon. He is so slow. Finally, Henry arrived with his train. Where have you been, lazy bones? Asked Gordon. My firebox, started Henry, but he couldn't finish because Gordon interrupted. Do not use your firebox as an excuse. But it is my firebox, exclaimed Henry. I can't produce enough steam. That is not my problem, said Gordon. The conductor blew the whistle, and Gordon was off. Finally, Gordon came back to Knapford Station. Ah, Gordon, said the Fat Controller, which was his nickname. I need you to pull that freight train over there. The goods train was long and very, very heavy. Yes, sir, replied Gordon sadly. Soon Gordon was coupled to the train and was off. He struggled to get to start, but he soon got enough grip to take off. Farther down the line, the trucks decided to play a trick on Gordon. On, they cried. Stop pushing me! Stop pushing me! But the trucks didn't care. A signalman saw Gordon racing down the line. All traffic halted, he announced. Henry was sent to get Gordon. Good thing my firebox is warm enough, announced Henry. With Henry's fire burning nicely, they chased after Gordon. Gordon was racing down the line at incredibly high speeds. Help! He cried. Soon, Henry was catching up to Gordon. Gordon's driver pulled the brake, and so did the guard in the brake van. Don't worry, Gordon, called Henry. I'm here to help. Henry buffered up to the brake van. The guard coupled up Henry to the train. Henry applied his brakes as hard as he could. Finally, the train came to a stop at a station. Edward was racing down the line to catch up, and finally did at the station. "Thank you, Henry," said Gordon. "Maybe you aren't so slow after all." "Yes, I am fast," said Henry, "if my firebox is warm enough." They all laughed.